David Shrigley was nominated in 2013 for the Turner Prize and received an OBE in 2020 for his service to the British arts, and studied environmental art at the Glasgow School of Art in 1998. He describes himself as a visual artist. As well as making music videos for bands such as Blur, Hot Chip and Franz Ferdinand, he has created sculpture, photography, short films and graphic designs for companies, football teams, and produced the spoken word album Forced to Speak with Others, but is best known for his collections of irreverence, which is both challenging and humorous. His website, bright, garish and designed with his own sense of style and humour, contains all his media in one place, and various links to official pages separated by the mediums in which he works. It should be noted that Shrigley, as an illustrator and creator, is himself his own attraction for his work. Much like Damien Hirst or Grayson Perry, the creative output and the author is indistinguishable, and even if you don't know him as a recognizable person, his work and style is very identifiable. His comedic text work is perhaps uncomfortable and abstract, which does not function as true linear narrative, but rather deconstructs, detracts or condemns the illustration, undermining the visuals, whilst also being as important as the illustration that it's illuminating. His products are available for purchase mainstream. His books, prints, posters and designs can be found in Waterstones and from Amazon, across internet stores and on his Shrig shop, and in collaboration with Brainbox Candy. Original works are also for sale from various private galleries and sellers for hundreds to thousands of pounds, and are considered great investments, selling for or over estimates at auction. Ulrika Dagson is an Icelandic artist, most famous for his pitch-black comedic cartoons collected in Should You Be Laughing at This? Is This Supposed to Be Funny? And Is This Some Kind of a Joke? And he's also a comedian, a writer and a playwright. The absolute dark, controversial, violent tone of his work, juxtaposed by the extreme simplicity of the imagery, is the selling point of the illustrator. His books are coffee table page flickers. The titles attract the viewer audience, asking for engagement, and then the content either further engages or repels. Either way, it provokes a reaction. It's evocative work that says little or nothing about the artist, and instead asks its audience to look at their own morality. Should You Be Laughing at This was well received and considered a cult bestseller. However, Dagson does not seem to be interested in great displays of self-promotion, although posts his cartoons daily on Facebook and Instagram. Little can be found on Dagson himself, who appears to be content with content and provocation rather than waving a personal flag. His original work is reasonably priced, below £1,000. Some works are less than £200 on his website, and his collected publications can be found in mainstream shops and online. His website is designed much like the compositions of his work. Simple negative spaces, few lines and offbeat humour. It would be difficult, or at least or disengaging to interact with, and would appear to be a cheap template if you were unaware of his style. His later works, Peeps, featured on his OpenSea account, are more colourful, but somehow less engaging or popular due to their nature and content, and the sales are based on cryptocurrency and NFT. After picking Dagson to study, the important question might be, does advertising and author awareness matter? My answer would be yes, but conscious lack of promotion and market positioning can also be a tool to create demand through strategic, frugal content and output. The same can be said of David Lynch films compared to Spielberg films, and the now popularity of Baldur's Gate 3 after the long wait. Another noteworthy point to make is that both these creators found their audience, but went about the approach differently. Shrigley has a multimedia mass appeal of a general populace, which was slow and steady. Dagson has a smaller niche audience that had huge success with his publications and its marketing stratagems, without watering down his revenue with too much content.